Hello, hello, hello. Test, test, test. All right. I'm going to go ahead and. Ah, shit. I always forget to. I've streamed so many times and I never remember to do this. All right. I always forget I have to mute myself on my other streams. I've. I don't think I've ever successfully started a stream and not muted my other streams. Okay. Hopefully there shouldn't be an echo because I have the inputs muted. And if you guys hear me bring Jack on again and you hear me talking to myself, let me know so I can unmute him as well. I have it muted, but obviously I'm going to be unmuting him shortly. So let's go ahead and start with the Bitcoin market, and then we'll move through a few altcoins that I'm watching, and yeah, we'll move on from there because in 1 hour we'll have the weekly close, and yeah, you can see like on the lower time frames we're starting to fight out where we're going to be on a pretty decent volume. So first, let's talk about the daily. The daily candle, or the daily level, is kind of drifting in this like no man's land area. I mean, it's like kind of testing, if you want to call this little wiki thing, resistance. It's kind of testing it. But if we look at something like our price level volume indicators, you know, it's not a highly significant point in the market. So I don't expect it to be of any macro significance. But what we do see is, you know, this downtrend line here that we just blasted right through here, which also combines with our monthly order block, support resistance zone, whatever you want to call it, right here, which is this fat red zone here. Oh shit, I also forgot to transition to the charts. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. Huh. Why isn't my chart showing up? Interesting. Huh. This is weird. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. Can you guys see my chart now? Jesus Christ. Should be able to see my chart now. Okay. All right, I'll go ahead and repeat exactly what I just said because I apparently don't know how to conduct a stream. Okay, so this is the same running chart I've been doing for the past 2 or 3 months. I'm going to go ahead and just keep adding on to it. So hopefully in the next couple months, we'll have this giant picture of the market, like all the notes that I've made, and I will be able to like go back and reflect upon those things. But okay, so we can see here on the daily level, we're kind of floating in this like no man's land here, which is in between support and resistance. And, you know, you can kind of call this resistance here, but we haven't even really done a very good test, which I would like to see, you know, a test of these like daily closes over here, which I'll show you here. Oops, I'll show you here. A test of these daily closes. And I have it outlined with this solid red line here. So I would like to see a test of this level. Don't really care a whole lot about this wick, especially because when we look at the price level, or the volume by price level indicator, which is in fashion again, we can see that not a whole lot of volume or time was spent in this level. So it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense logically for us to reverse or find support here, to be honest with you, because we've established no macro significance in this price zone. If we look at in terms of like the macro downtrend, we've got this nice thick blue line here, which has been respected time and time again. And just as violently as we broke down this guy here, we also broke up, which caused us to break this macro downtrend line, which also corresponds with the break of this monthly order block / support and resistance zone, whatever you want to call it. And that's outlined here with this thick red band. So if we go back to the daily level, we can see we are sitting above the downtrend line and sitting above the the monthly order block. And it seems like the market is content to just drift up. People have already taken profits with this little red guy here. And to be honest with you, I'm not expecting a whole lot of selling pressure to take place until we get into this zone area. This zone or area here. If you've been following my Bitcoin Magazine videos, I've been talking about this little zone here for the past 2 videos. This $5,500 to $5,900, $5,800 zone. That's where I think the real short sellers are going to step in. And I think most of the volume we've seen kick in has just been profit taking on the longs. I'll go ahead and notate this again. We can see here on the 4-hour chart, which is a really great intraday level to test. We've seen a really nice support and resistance flip here. We knocked above, dropped below, and now we're finding support really nicely here. We do see this like SFP sort of thing starting to take place, which literally just started to kick in like right at the beginning of the stream. Like right before I went live, this round of sells went in, but yeah, I mean it's nothing too intimidating. Like it's the daily and weekly levels we're looking at here. Who really gives a shit about this thing? If we look at the weekly levels, we just see this gigantic green candle that punctured the resistance. So a close above this, which would be a close above this band here, and a close above this level right here. I'll make this black and a little bit thinner here. We closed clear above any sort of weekly resistance. So weekly is looking very bullish, daily is looking very bullish. The only thing that looks kind of bearish is like the low time frame stuff, which I don't personally trade anymore. I'm more focused on like daily, weekly, maybe even 4-hour charts if I'm feeling squirrely. I do use like hourlies for entries, but in terms of trading the market, like and figuring out a bias, I don't really care a whole lot about the hourly charts. The coin I'm particularly interested in right now is Ether. Ether, I'll go ahead and show you guys the Ether Bitcoin chart first, and then we'll go to the Ether USD chart. The Ether Bitcoin daily chart is making this. It's called a diamond bottom. A lot of people are calling this a wonky head and shoulders bottom, but I mean whatever you want to call it. The price target is a little different for a diamond bottom, and to me this has all the telltale signs of a diamond bottom. It's at the bottom of a gigantic downtrend. We see this break above the neckline. If it was going to be a head and shoulders bottom, we wouldn't really want to see this break above the price level. We would want to see it respecting this neckline. And a lot of times this is really common, especially with crypto. Whenever it does diamond reversals, there's often a fake out in the direction opposite of where it's going to go. And we can see that here. We see a very strong fake out, and it looks like it's getting some buying pressure, right? And if Bitcoin decides to rally, then you can bet your ass that Ether USD is going to rally, and I think it's going to outperform Bitcoin. So if we look at the USD, I'll go ahead and give you some supporting argument here. We see this macro supply and demand channel, which looks like I actually shifted a little bit. Sometimes TradingView just like moves some of my locked in stuff, and I don't really know why. But yeah, so we see this macro downtrend here, which is the top band, the top trend line, but it's actually a supply and demand channel. So we see this really nicely respected midline and bottom where the demand kicks in. So right now we're testing supply. If we look at the hourly chart, actually, let me zoom out a little bit more. If we look at the weekly chart, we see this really nice weekly order block here, which has been respected multiple times. And now we're testing it. So if we can get a weekly close above this high, that'd be beautiful. So the price level we're looking at for the weekly close for Ether is this 167 level. If we can close above that, that'd be great. If we close below that, we start to get into fake out territory and maybe even a swing failure pattern, which would be pretty devastating on the Ether chart. So we'll go ahead and leave this line here and make it visible on all time frames, and we'll lock it. So this is the level we're looking at. I mean, you can argue this level here too. So we'll go ahead and throw that on there as well. But if you look at the daily chart, we're sitting well above. You can see it gets kind of dense in here because there's a lot of shit going on. But it does look like we're starting to break out of this Adam and Eve double bottom, where you've got your Adam bottom here, Adam's bottom, and then you've got Eve's bottom. So we've got this Adam and Eve thing, and this thick black line is the neckline. So we're starting to see a breakout, but it's running into heavy resistance. And if we break through this resistance, it's going to fly. So that's why I'm specifically interested in the Ether USD chart, because if the Ether Bitcoin chart proves to be a fake out for a diamond bottom reversal, then this Ether USD chart is going to fly right as it pops through this resistance level. So it's of particular interest, and the price target of this is pretty big. So the price target for this Adam and Eve double bottom, we just take the neckline and project it downward, and we get this $86, $87 value, and then we just project it upward from the neckline, and we get a price target of right around here for like the low 300s. So, oh wait, sorry, I read the wrong number. I was looking at the percentage. What did I say? This is 86, and then we want to go to projected move is like right here, so $250 value, which puts us testing the top of this weekly order block. And if it's repeating what Bitcoin did, then it's just gonna fly right through this thing. But baby steps, one step at a time. It's looking bullish even on like lower time frames, and you can just see it's really respecting this supply and demand channel even on an hourly time frame. You can see it respecting it here, and if it gets a nice shove, then yeah, it's off to the races. It's off to the racist. And what other charts are we looking at? So the positions I'm currently in right now is obviously Ether USD. I'm currently looking at what else? Where's my chart? Oh, Quantum, of course. I've been talking about Quantum for a while, and I think when we did this stream, we were somewhere in here, and you can just see it's climbed really beautifully on the USD pair for this nice Adam and Eve double bottom. Same thing as what Ether's doing. But also the USD pair is looking like it's grinding. Ignore this giant wick. It's so annoying. But it's looking like it's grinding for a breakout of this head and shoulders bottom here. Head, shoulders, and it's right at the neckline here. And if this thing breaks out, this thing is also going to fly. So another coin that I'm going to be watching here. And if we look at the weekly level, let's go ahead and look at the weekly level since we're looking. Since we're looking at weekly closes, let's look at where we're looking to close for the weekly. Weekly, we see a pretty nice, well-defined weekly level here. I would like to see a close above that, but with these low cap alts, sometimes you don't get these clean, decisive closes. But all in all, Bitcoin pair is looking like it's ready to break out, and the USD pair looks like it is already on its way. And for the weekly USD pair, you can see we're clear above this weekly level, and making our way through this resistance level here. So I would like to see a close above this. That's not to say a close below that is going to be immediately bearish, but that's just if we're looking to hop on the bull chain for Quantum, we want to see a close above this here. Other charts I'm looking at is Decred, still in that position from forever ago, and by forever ago I mean a week ago. But it's looking like it's ready to break out of this accumulation trading range. If you want to call this an Adam and Eve double bottom as well, we can see a clear breakout of this neckline. I'm not a huge fan of this Adam and Eve argument, but I am a big fan of from a pure support and resistance argument. It looks really nice. And on the weekly level, we see this nice band of resistance here, and if we could get a close above that, that'd be great. So these two red lines on my chart here, boom, boom. When we look at the daily level, that's what these are. We're just grinding right up on it here, which also corresponds with this kind of order blocky thingy. And that's the USD pair, right? And the weekly, I have these support and resistance levels that I'd like to see us take down as well. Cardano, I posted on Twitter. I fully closed that guy out. Closed it right at 87, I think. Or was it 97? It was 97. 87's like down here. I closed it at 97. Was it 98? Whatever. Somewhere in here. Somewhere in the upper half. I need to look at my journal. But fully closed this guy out. And it actually looks like it's making, you know, an intraday pennant. So if we look at the 4-hour chart, it's doing this nice kind of thing that we're seeing from a lot of coins right now. We're seeing that on Bitcoin Cash. We're seeing that on EOS, if I remember correctly. Where's EOS? EOS. Where are you at, bro? Here. Oh no, what did I think that? What other chart is doing this? There's one other really nice chart that was doing that. Anyway, if we look over here at Tron, I'm also really interested in Tron. Tron, I don't have a position yet, but I'm looking to take a position because it's I was outlining this buy zone for a while. I think the last couple streams I've been talking about this little area as my buy zone, and I'm just waiting for it to close right back above this level here. I want to see it close. I want to see it, I want to see it close up in here. That'd be great. That'd be ideal if we can close in here. That'd be perfect, and that would trigger my buy. But right now it's finding resistance on this level. But it could be looking nice. That's the Bitcoin pair, and if we look at the USD pair, it is looking more bullish than the Bitcoin pair. We saw this like creaky thing. If you're a Y Coffee, and we saw this creaky thing, it jumped across a creek, and now it's testing the top of the trading range. And it did encounter some high supply here, so it's totally possible that Tron could even have another visit on the bottom of the trading range. So another reason why I'm not super eager to be a buyer for Tron at the moment. What else? Oh, Siacoin. Let's talk about Siacoin, because Siacoin is finally flexing. So if we look at Siacoin from just a trading range perspective, it's textbook. We see the selling climax, a spring, and it never revisited this low, and it kept making higher lows, higher highs. And I think when we did the stream last for crypto and games, we were like in here, and I was fortunate enough to buy some more Siacoin in here. It's looking like it's ready for a breakout, to be honest with you. And next level isn't for, you know, a good while. So if it does break out and it does show some strength, like it's showing right now, and continues to show some strength, then Siacoin could be a really great macro play, because it's heavily accumulated. If you look at it on this like very high time frame, this is the USD pair. We see it's just like it's been accumulating since November. But if you look at the BTC pair, I mean, look at this thing. It's just like, it's just been grinding these lows for quite some time, and I could easily see it just having this monster breakout like it traditionally has. Siacoin usually has just huge breakouts, so that's what I'm looking for Siacoin. Let's go back to the USD pair. Anyway, those are the coins I'm specifically interested in for this weekly close. You know, I'm holding other coins, altcoin wise, like Monero, for example. This is one that we talked about last week, and I bought a nice chunk of Monero here, and it's been looking really great. It had this breakout, a nice throwback to the resistance turn support right here, and then boom, it's looking pretty good. The BTC pair did have some, like, it did suffer a pretty hefty pullback, but you know, not the worst thing in the world, because the USD pair is up, so it's not like, you know, it just underperformed Bitcoin. But I think long term, like macro wise, Monero is going to be, it's going to perform really, really well once it gets over this 200 EMA. Anyway, I'll go ahead and bring Jack on here. I'll answer some questions, and I'll get his take and see what coins he's looking at. Let me go ahead and unmute him. Okay, go ahead and say something, Jack.
Hey guys.
Okay, there you go.
There you go.
So what coins are you looking at at the moment. I think I covered quite a few of them that you're in.
Yeah, you pretty much did. My daily routine is just to very quickly look at Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Neo, and
Litecoin.
XMR.
Yeah, let's talk about Litecoin because Litecoin has just been crushing it. Man, I stupidly closed I had a long at 60, like a huge long at 61, and I closed it like, I don't know, 45 minutes before this thing broke out because I'm a fucking idiot. But I mean, it is what it is. You can't win them all. I moved it over to some other coins that I thought were going to be more productive, but whatever.
It is what it is, right?
Yeah, you can't get too bent out of shape. It's like, oh, I'm making money, but not enough money.
Yeah, right.
Like cry me a fucking river. Anyway, so Litecoin chart looks really solid. We had this nice supply and demand channel. It broke north of it, and most importantly, it I think it's monthly or weekly. Yeah, there's a weekly resistance level that not only did we break through, but we found support. So that's really bullish. It's bullish enough to break through something, but it's even more bullish to break through it, come back down, retest it, and then come rallying off of it, which is exactly what Litecoin did. So, if you're in a position,
good volume.
Yeah, on huge volume. Like if we're looking at the weekly, I mean, look, this is Bitfinex, so take it with a grain of salt, but just a small sample size. I mean, it's easily the highest volume in the past year. So it's very, very it's been very productive. And if we look at the BTC pair for it, same sort of story here. Where's the BTC? Yeah. If we look at the weekly, it's coming up on this. I would not be surprised to see Litecoin BTC topping out while Litecoin USD continues to rally. But there is this this level, this zone in here that could give it some turbulence, and but it doesn't. That's not to say it looks bearish. It just means that maybe it needs to cool off, consolidate for a couple weeks, whatever, reaccumulate, and then it'll be off to the races again for the BTC pair. What else are you looking at?
ETC had one hell of a day. That's probably worth discussing. Okay. Did you see about that? Have you kept up with that?
No, dude, I was out all day.
ETC hit $14 last night on Coinbase, starting at about $7. So it pulled a straight 100% gain.
Oh my god!
The Binance and Bitfinex hit, I forget what it was, $9 max. So what's funny is a lot of my contacts tried to arbitrage that just straight away, like throwing thousands at it, right? Thousands of dollars worth. Coinbase, for whatever reason, they upped their confirmations required before they give you credit for ETC. They upped it to 5,600 or 5,500 confirmations. So it's like a straight 48-hour delay. So that's why you're just now seeing the price equalize, because arbitrage bots were not allowed to work.
Oh, I see. Wow.
It's pretty funny, though. A lot of people lost money on that.
Wow. Okay. That's ridiculous. Yeah, it's wicking right where you would expect it to start wicking. I mean, obviously the ETC chart on Coinbase doesn't have a whole lot of history. But yeah, I mean it's coming up.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it went up $15. And what's even crazier is like they don't even have margin on there. So someone just like that wasn't a liquidation. That was just like someone really wanted to buy some ETC.
And stop markets, the stop market orders.
Oh yeah, they got rid of that too. So it's not
even. I don't know how they pulled that off. Yeah, just a fat finger or something.
Yeah, Neo's been having a tough go.
Sideways.
Well, the BTC pair has just been bleeding.
Oh yeah, I've not been too thrilled with it.
Yeah, I mean, it had the USD pair ran up to, where is it? I can never find my USD pair. Where is it? There we go. USD pair is not doing too bad. It's just underperforming the market. So depending on what lens you're looking at it through, but
I'm realizing most USD pairs for the major alts, they all kind of look like either a pennant or some kind of ascending triangle. It's one or the other. How you want to draw it out?
Yeah, or if you're Ether, it's kind of just like, you can argue that this is like a trading range, however you want to look at it, where this would be like a reaccumulation trading range on lower time frames. Like it would be this kind of thing, and it's breaking out and it's continuing its low time frame markup. But
right,
Yeah, interesting closes are about to happen. If we can close a new high on the 4-hour / daily, you know, that'd be swell. Anyway, let's jump on some Apex Legends, kill some time for the next half hour, and then we'll recap the weekly closes. I'll go ahead and move this chart to the bottom here. That way you guys can still have an eye on it while we're playing. So here's Ether. Oh, they're all labeled. Okay, cool. We'll throw this guy right here.
Yes.
I know.
Damn.
I know, dude. Only the best. All right, let's go ahead and jump into it. Do I ever look at total market cap? I do. I don't chart it as much as a lot of people in my trading group do. But yeah, I think there's some value. What's going on here? Did I not ready yet?
Like did a weird thing.
Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, no, I think there's a lot of value in it. You can see the sloshing around of alts and just overall capital in the market. So yeah, I think it's definitely valuable, especially because I'm of the opinion that crypto is one asset, or you should be crypto should be viewed as one asset, like Bitcoin, Ether, all these things should be viewed as one
class.
One class, and you should trade it as such. So
this is my favorite part.
You know, whenever you see Bitcoin's entering a bear market, well, that means crypto is going into a bear market, obviously. And if you look at total market cap, you can kind of, you know, get that same sort of idea if you're looking at it just like a chart.
Choice changes everything.
Join me, fellow fighter. Fight strong.
Yeah, I do like some of those charts where it's like total market cap over the weekly or monthly. It's really interesting to see kind of the inflow and outflow of capital.
Yeah, for sure. It you know, support and resistance still applies. It's just interesting because when you look at support and resistance, there's no like trapped liquidity for total market cap. You know, I mean there is, but it's like kind of like meta. You know, it's not like a physical order book. It's kind of more of like total money invested sort of thing. Oh, you're jump master.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to hit that drop ship.
Dude, did you hear that car just haul ass down my street just now?
No.
Dude, it's Jesus.
Hey, so no shit. I was playing with a buddy of mine, and he was like, "Hey, you guys hear that car?" We're like, "No." It's kind of just that's what made me think of it, just what you said. And then all of a sudden, he just goes offline.
If you have a respiratory system,
we can't reach him. We're like calling him on his cell phone, and then finally he calls us. He's like, "Dude, the fucking truck, it ran straight through my wall."
Oh my god!
Sure enough, it had driven into his house, completely obliterated everything he had.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, we're gonna get wiped.
Oh yeah, no, get out of here, bail.
Might be something good this
All right, Lieutenant Surge, he came.
Should have seen that coming.
Good. Yeah, that was bad news bears.
Yeah,
Man, I thought I did that so nice. I was patting myself on the back. We were nowhere close.
I was wondering when you were gonna drop, and I was like, okay, I guess we're doing that.
It was so far off, and it was turning away. Whatever, okay.
Hey guys. Oh wait, I got a level 1 vest over here.
Body shield here. Level 1.
scanning the area. Contact with target. Battling the enemy.
Dude, I got a triple take and a P2020.
Oh, is this you over here? No, don't push over there. There's 3 guys right around him. I'm gonna go over here and try to get some elevation to help our guy.
Yeah, they ran over here. They ran away.
Move here.
Making contact with enemy. Shots fired at contact with target.
Oh, he's got me good.
I'm gonna go for the flank.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Heads up.
I hit him twice.
I down him.
Enemy down.
I'm getting our buddy back up. Watch me.
Dude, I'm lagging.
Doing it.
Reload.
All right, you can duck back. Oh, stole it! You ran.
No, you didn't. I got
I
eliminated.
didn't look at the top.
It says I got the kill.
It gave me like it shows like a little headshot guy on my screen.
Oh wait, Lieutenant Surge, come here.
Taking a moment to heal.
Oof, that was dicey, dude.
Giving my
Phoenix
shields
kit
a
here.
recharge.
Yeah. You done got flanked, son.
Nice.
Let's go.
There's guys like right here, like literally right
Dude,
here.
I need light ammo. Do you have any?
I have nothing. Yeah, I got a little bit. I can carve some out. This is a guy right there. There's two different teams. Careful on your push. Let me drop you some ammo.
Oh, I'm getting a horrible frame rates right there.
All right, let's just see what happens.
Yeah.
Nades out. Nades out.
Frag out.
There's a purple box there.
Yeah, let's go get to it. They ducked off to the right. Left side looks clear.
Oh, come on. Climb this rock. Climb the rock. Jesus.
I'm just grabbing stuff real quick.
Oh, shit.
I'll dish it out.
I see him.
Yeah, nice. Keep doing it, Joe.
Oh, shit.
Give me sight.
Where do they go? Any
he's-
idea?
Yeah.
Hostile over there.
Ah, copy.
Frag out.
Slap a nade over there, see what happens.
Did you guys loot this purple box?
I did. I took like everything from it. It's a big old scrub. What do you need? Light ammo, you said?
Yeah. I mean, I got
take
a
it all.
pistol. I'd
Throw it
like
all.
something better. I have
Okay,
a
here, take
semi-
this. Take this.
I have a semi-auto pistol.
Sorry. Take that.
Oh,
Shots?
oh man.
Holy crap.
Taking fire.
There's a lot. I'm getting revived right now.
Reloading.
Thanks for that.
Oh shit! I'm getting pushed.
Yeah. I'm trying to get my sucks.
Placing it.
Oh god. Oh, why does everyone have a damn pistol? Oh. Wingman.
Oh man.
Got wrecked by the wingmans. Couldn't get a weapon or ammo.
Yeah, my I guess he was a wingman because my health went down, or I guess he domed me or something.
Well, then his buddy did it too, so.
So Julio's. What are you asking me? Let me see this.
Run that back.
Do you consider support and resistance? Oh, do you consider RSI support and resistance trend lines? And what are some of your other? And what are some other ones beside the main price trend lines? To be honest with you, I don't trade anything that I can't logically explain.
What do you mean?
Like for example, RSI trend lines or support and resistance with RSI. That makes no sense to me. The reason why support and resistance work in the the reason why that whole idea works in the first place is because of trapped liquidity or capital that's interested in a certain level. If you have an RSI, that's an oscillator, right? So whenever an RSI dips into a quote unquote support level, there's no attached liquidity or financial interest with that RSI like support and resistance level.
It's time to move
So the
out.
fact that you
I
get
am ready.
like people
I
paint
hope
like
you are
symmetrical.
too.
I've seen people paint like symmetrical triangles with RSI or like rising wedges with RSI, and I mean maybe that's a thing,
it all.
but logically that
surprises
makes
me.
zero sense to me. So that's not something I would ever personally trade. I mean, to be honest with you, my trade strategy is really simple. I trade like 3 indicators and mostly just horizontal support and resistance.
I think that's a really good way to do it too.
Yeah,
Alright, I'm giving up the jump master, by the way.
Yeah, I mean, people. There's always some new meme that people like to play with on crypto Twitter, and I think that's just one of those things. Like,
I used to live and die by diagonals, and in the bull market, it actually was really useful. But as soon as we turned bear, I was completely lost. I couldn't do anything.
yeah, I'm the exact same way. Like, I look at diagonals and I'm like, oh, that's neat. But that's about it. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
unless it's a supply and demand channel, which is something different than a trend line. It's I don't know. Like I'm on the Peter Brandt boat where it's like he's like, give a monkey a pencil and a ruler and he'll draw you a trend line. You know, like
Shut up, Peter.
Yeah, shut up, Pete. Oh my God, my computer's gonna fucking crash.
I got you, buddy.
All right, dude, I got.
Mom pan.
Are we alone on here?
Yeah, I looked all over. Oh, gold armor on the top. You guys don't.
Oh damn it, ran. All right, where are we going now?
Where are you? You're here. You're the streamer. Here, come here. You know how this works.
Oh, dude, I don't need the gold armor. Actually, I probably do. To be honest with you.
Yeah.
All right, let's jump off here. Let's go down there.
Let's go
All
this
right,
way.
I'm just trying to find any other weapon.
Oh, dude, you want a Mozambique?
I just picked one up actually, so yes. All right, where are we going? Just jumping.
Let's explore this way.
So I have an interesting anecdotal story.
Let's hear it.
So my
go
foray
this
into the
way.
world of collectibles has actually brought me into contact with some guys that have started really old cryptocurrencies.
They
Like
must not be
they're
very good. Great.
the original creators and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm actually able to strike some deals sometimes. And, you know, if they have something that's like really rare or old or whatever, I can kind of bring it up and discuss with them. And anyway, I started structuring a deal with one of these guys. And it's somebody, you know, famous or whatever. You read about them in the news and all this. And we're starting talking about, okay, what would the payment be, and kind of getting into the details of what the deal would be. And all he wants is Bitcoin. And mind you, he's an altcoin creator. And so I kind of point that out, like, hey, you sure you don't want payment literally in your altcoin?
In your currency?
Yeah, exactly. And the answer is always the same. And I'm finding this kind of universally. The real guys, not like the kind of the scam coins, but like the real OGs, they are just out there to stack Bitcoin, full stop. That is all they're here for, and they don't have the time to time markets or work markets over.
I mean, there's a reason why Elon Musk is only interested in Bitcoin. You know what I mean?
Very interesting, right? So I got into it with this particular guy and asked, okay, so do you think alts will
Body shield
outperform
here. Level 1.
Bitcoin? And if that's the case, you know, if the answer is yes, then shouldn't you be stacking those alts? And he said yes, but you could end up. He said some for sure, but you could also end up like Bitmain. Pick the wrong one.
Well, dude, Charlie Lee, who's someone that like got a lot of shit for selling the top of Litecoin, like
Right.
even he doesn't believe in like stacking his own money.
Right.
In Litecoin.
I've read him say that on Reddit or something too.
Yeah, he was when he posted that I guess he was a Reddit post when he was like, I've sold 300 or whatever. He's like, I'm selling all my shit, and everyone sold with him.
Everyone lost it. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, I believe in my project, but I'm not a fucking idiot. Like, I'm not gonna put all my eggs in one basket. And
So
he's like the creator of Litecoin, you know?
Right. You would think he would just be like some of these guys, all they talk about is Litecoin, or whatever, whatever their currency is.
Yeah.
Tron, BNB.
Well, dude, even when he said that, like, it made me respect him a lot more because
Yeah, legit.
he was obviously a huge shill for Litecoin on Twitter, and he doesn't do it anymore. I have to wonder if he like got in trouble, or maybe he got threats from like
fair enough.
SEC or something.
The big boys.
Yeah, they're like, dude, you can't be fucking doing this.
Sir, we're gonna need you to stop.
What is this?
I heard one of those little guys. Can't find them.
Ether's outpacing Bitcoin Cash. Yeah, dude, to be honest with you, I think, especially because on the last breakout, last week on the monthly close, when every other coin broke out, Ether did not. And Ether is making this gigantic diamond bottom, so I'm expecting Ether just to run like crazy.
You think it'll have its day?
Yeah, for sure. Because all that capital is going to go somewhere. All the capital that people, took profit on from their longs and all that shit, that's going to go somewhere. And I think a lot of it's going to go into Ether.
Dogecoin.
Or Dogecoin.
Exactly.
Definitely going into Siacoin. That's for sure. What is this?
Warning.
You have so much Sicoin, you're gonna get invited to conferences, Sicoin conferences.
Rings
know.
coming in.
I'm gonna buy their project and just run it into the ground with my own personal opinions. Like, why aren't you guys doing this?
You would be no different from literally anybody else in this field.
I know. I got a level 2 helmet here if you want it.
Might be something good this way. Helmet here. Level 2.
I think Homeboy grabbed it.
New kill leader.
This way.
Let's explore this way.
Yo, if you find a thingy,
I need
a
a
skull
hop
piercer,
up.
let me know.
Got it.
I got a long bow.
Copy that.
Also got
package
a
coming in.
peacekeeper, so
I need to hop up.
if you find a choke, let me know. Dude, where is everybody? What the hell?
I haven't seen anyone. I have so much shit in my inventory. I'm just gonna have to dump it.
Yeah, I'm purging all my ammo. I'm just using.
Purge. That free throw.
Here I go.
I think you look skinny.
Nah, man.
I don't care
You're
what
just saying that.
Deviant says.
Heavy ammo.
Where do you want to go? There's a
Let's go this way.
Roger.
Oh, it already came in.
Setting a portal.
I see you.
These are. Yeah,
Portal's ready.
Oh, yeah.
Open supply bin
Enemies
over
have
here.
been here.
Look, I have a mouse key for that.
what do you mean?
Enemy has been here.
Oh, you.
Looks like some enemies.
Oh, you have
been
the
here.
that specific command hotkey.
Yeah,
Nice.
Standard
I bound
stock
it.
here.
I have 2
Level
binds.
2.
That's number 2.
Reduces recoil.
Alright, what do we
Come
got
on,
here?
dog. Where's everybody?
This is
Watch the
all
spine.
looted.
People like to hang out in that spine.
Yeah, you want to get up there? I can get us up.
Zipline deployed.
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm sure they're in this town. Or like.
Grappling.
Oh shit. Oh, we're good. Easy.
Dude, I got this gold armor. I want to fuck some people up.
You can heal mid firefight, like it's no big deal. Oh, there's a crate down here.
Like
Death
a,
box here. Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
Dead guy. I see dead people. There's literally nobody. I'm just gonna start
dude,
shooting.
there's 7 squads left.
Looking us. Inside the ring.
Alright, let's see. Let's bring him out. Bring him out.
Oh no!
I've dropped. I did it.
Actually, these doors aren't even open.
There's R301. You like that?
Yeah, I've actually been kind of steering away from it.
Really?
Yeah, I actually like the flat line better now.
Oh. How long have you been a part of Al Qaeda?
Well, that's
Because I mean, it's kind of where I put that. It's a terrible comment.
well. So, okay,
How
so
dare
here's
you.
the thing.
How? What?
Oh, select fire. Get the hell out of here. I think it fires too fast for the way that I like my mouse tracking, the way that like I
Okay.
instinctively do it. The fire rate is too high, so I blow my wad really fast, and then I end up
Fire hoses are out. Yeah.
yeah, I end up
gotcha.
reloading mid firefight, and I just get vaporized. But with the R301, or not the R301, the flatline, or
kill
or
leader.
even the
Watch
Spitfire
for
is
them.
really nice. I seem to have a higher kill rate with it.
Where do we want to go? We literally have seen nobody.
I don't know, dude.
There's
This is-
5 squads left.
Yeah,
Let's
where?
get some elevation. Let's get some elevation. Let's go. Let's kind of center up. Let's go
Let's
like
go
over
this
there.
way.
Or get us up on top.
Setting up a zipline.
Nah, dude, come over here. There's a little zip line over here.
Portal's ready.
No, I was just gonna get up in the air so we can see people. All right, so there's
Might be something good
an
this
airdrop
way.
over there. Empty supply bins,
This
shut
is
doors,
stupid.
literally everywhere I can see.
How are there 5 squads left? Where are they? We must be following them. Like that's the only explanation.
This is
Is that-
attrition.
Maybe they're in that little mini mall.
Let's
thing
explore
over there?
this way.
These are like the people who play PUBG and they just go find like the most random little shack and they sit
Heard
in it
that.
and they make top 10.
Let's go this way.
So I got closed
Cancel
supply
that.
bin here.
Supply bin there.
So they haven't been there yet. Oh wait, did you see someone? The hell was that?
Attention.
I don't know.
I could have sworn I just saw somebody.
New kill leader. Watch
Lies.
for them.
4 squads. We just lost a whole squad. We haven't even heard shooting.
Yeah.
Oh, look over there. Look over
Might
there.
be something good this
There's
way.
a big ass firefight going on.
Oh,
do that.
let's go.
All right.
Using grapple.
This is ridiculous. I've got some cells coming in.
Closed supply bins. Of course. We did die here last time, though.
This is literally the same spot, isn't it?
heavy ammo here.
A wingman.
I need a
Wingman
sniper
here.
Yeah,
stock.
wingman.
Only 2 other squads left.
There is a new
2?
kill leader.
What?
New kill leader. Call him if you
It's
spot
us
him.
and 2.
Oh, I
Oh, I hear fighting.
Yeah, gunfire. Yeah.
Oh, that glorious sound. I have a zip line if you need it, by the way.
Roof closing.
Want me to get you somewhere?
Already inside.
Baby, I can get you somewhere.
Um,
Oh my god, they're still so far away.
I know they're really far away. Let's go there.
Let's
Here we
explore
go.
this way.
Look, look, look. They're right up there.
Ready? It's zipline time.
Oh no, wrong zip line, you bastards.
Attention.
It's okay. I got a path over here.
Package.
Heads up. Care package coming
Gonna
in.
push into me, I suppose.
Oh, they're gonna be pushing toward us because that ring is
Yeah,
closing.
yeah, yeah. That's why I was kind of waiting for them. I'm watching this this water alley thing down here.
They're in the ring.
They're all in the ring. We're gonna win this because the ring's gonna kill them.
Okay, well,
hey,
let's
just go to the edge of the ring. Go to the edge of the ring. Let's wait for them.
Let's go this way.
Heads up. Dropping the plane.
There they are. Oh
Get to the ring. Get to the ring. Get to the ring, dude.
Setting a portal.
All right, here we go. Find some cover. And there's gonna be GG time.
I'm gonna make them portal to us.
Portal's ready.
Watch the portal.
Okay. Are they gonna take the portal?
Probably.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Catching myself up.
Oh man, this gold armor heals so fast. Jesus.
I know it's ridiculous. It's disgusting.
Where the hell are they?
Let's reposition here.
Did they circle around? Are they gonna be coming through here?
Some light right here.
No
There's
way.
something good
They might
this
be coming
way.
through there
How?
Let's
because
go
they
this way.
wrapped all the way around.
Bullshit. We'd have
Yeah.
seen him. We could literally see everything right
Okay.
here.
Let's follow Stinky Cheddar. This guy.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot a zip line over near you guys where if I
Setting
need to
up a
get to you
zip line.
quick, but I'm still watching this way. I'm not convinced.
Dude, there's no way they're just sitting there taking damage inside the ring.
They can heal pretty quick. I'm watching. You may be right. I don't know. All right, your portal disappeared now, so they cannot take that. It's hard as hell to see outside of it too.
Yeah. Dude, they have to have wrapped around toward us. There's no way they're just chilling. Come
Someone's
over here.
been here. Never mind.
Did he call it? No.
Let's
Yeah,
reposition here.
but you should come over here. There's no reason to be so spread out. Like
Alright,
we'll
alright.
we'll find them. It doesn't matter.
It's fine. I'm coming.
Oh, they revived their buddy.
Target over there.
Oh, clever girl. I heard it. I don't see it. Is it where he marked?
Yeah.
Let's go this way.
Not me right now.
Oops.
Let's go this way.
Dude, my middle mouse button is not sensitive enough.
I see him. I see him. I see him.
We'll mark him.
Target spotted.
They're pushing back this way.
Hostile spotted.
I'm pushing into him. I'm gonna try to meet him.
Okay. Well, you're by yourself, so let's.
Oh no.
Let's
They're
explore
over here.
this
They're
way.
over here.
You're pushing out of the ring. There's no reason to be pushing that way. They
I'm
have
pushing to them.
Yeah,
They're-
but
like
they-
they're running that way. They're trying to cut through the thingy.
But they
Hey,
have to.
Fire.
But regardless, they have to
Enemy
run
over
us.
there.
Look what the
No, no,
next
they're
ring is.
they're gonna cut through the mountain. They're gonna cut through the. Take
Yeah.
a little damage to go through the mountain.
Yeah, but
Ring's next door,
look where the next ring
45.
is. They have to run to us.
Might have got fucked up a little.
Reloading.
Placing a
I'm
portal.
dropping a portal on you.
We're close to the ring. 30 seconds left.
This guy's healing up. He's literally right beside me. Oof, I'm dead. Right on top. One went through. One went through. He's coming through. Just on this wave.
This time I'm down.
Yeah, I mean they had to push us. There's no reason to be so far up.
The only reason I pushed is because they were headed to the mountain, and when I opened fire, they turned around and came back.
SPX futures 2900. To be honest with you, dude, I have not been paying much attention to stocks. I've been
haven't
mostly
either.
watching crypto because it's profitable.
I keep seeing stuff on Twitter about bears getting liquidated.
The last like 4 months has just been the most ruthless bear
Right.
evaporation event.
Pretty funny. I know a few guys in traditional stocks that bought in real heavy because they're just old as shit and that's all they know. And they're like, oh man, this stuff always happens. There's nothing to worry about. And, you know, anyone who's looking at the technical analysis was like, I don't know. You know, the odds are pretty good. It's going to keep going. And then here they just made bank. Made the absolute bank. Just for
I am ready.
raw
I hope you are
bullishness.
too.
You made the right choice this time.
Ain't afraid to match but losing. That would be
You
a
know, it's
job.
interesting too, Senor Schmitcoin.
What's up?
So both Coinbase and Bitfinex, if you go down to like the 15-minute or 5-minute or 15-minute, you can see decreasing swells
Introducing your
of
champion.
cells
Time is
up to
flying,
this last
and I
cell,
am too.
which is actually a little bit higher. But
What on what time frame?
let's see, 5-minute actually showed it best.
Oh, 5
I guess
yeah, it's because people are trying to control the level under the weekly close. It's pretty common. Trying to
I think
hold,
it's
trying to hold
pop.
the daily/weekly level. You're jump master, by the way.
I gave it up to
I'm the jump master.
trash.
This
I
time.
want to be a jump master. There's so much
I'm
inherent
the jump
responsibility.
master.
Dude, look behind us. Look how many people are out there.
I say we land here. Get ready. Moving up.
Attention.
Oh, we're on the ground.
First blood.
First blood. Should have seen that coming.
Ooh, purple backpack.
Actually,
Yes,
got pretty good gear here.
Did you shoot?
Oh, I got a gold wingman.
What?
Yeah. It, like
didn't
one of
know
those
there
little
was a
droney things. You know, those are like little like
Oh, the little bot guys?
the little triangle robots. I had
Yeah.
a golden wingman there.
Holy crap. You just beat the game.
I know. I think I just won.
I think they just give you the W.
Next ring's far.
It's crazy. Can you strip the attachments of a golden weapon, or is it bound to it?
Sniper.
I have no idea.
I need it.
Our
what
buddy's
you
just
say?
dodging.
You said push to the relay?
Optics here. Close range.
Why do you not want that, you dummy? Golden ACOG. Wait, why is he going out of the ring?
So loud.
Bro, stop going that way.
Is that you guys shooting or is that somebody
No,
else?
it's someone else. There's people have been here.
Let's explore this way.
Flatline here.
I'm moving here. I'm going to try to attack death box here.
Attention.
Sniper
There's a
stock
new
here.
kill
Level
leader.
3.
Oh, you can't strip the
New kill
golden
leader.
weapons.
So
As I
close.
form.
Never mind.
I have no eyes.
I
kinda
think-
chilling.
I think he canceled.
Longbow here.
New kill leader appointed.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Level 3. Oh my god, I have so much heavy ammo.
I could use that.
Wingman here.
Standard stock here. Level 2. Optics here. Close range. Standard stock here.
We're so far away. Did you see that?
Yeah, because he fucking ran out of the ring like a dummy. He just kept going.
So far. I didn't realize it.
We gotta take this little balloon thing. Where is it?
Yeah. Agreed.
here. Level 1.
Yeah. Let's take our little balloon friend.
Let's explore this way. The ring is a far distance.
Setting a portal. Portal placed.
Half the squad's might be something good
This guy's
this
an
way.
idiot. I'm done with you.
Far ring, 45 left.
So Schmidt, what is your favorite genre of music?
Favorite genre of music?
Lots of stuff here.
I'm more of an indie guy or classic rock actually.
All right.
Not a huge fan of the country tunes. I like funk. Funk's good.
What's funk? Who's somebody that does funk?
Funk is so
I'm
like
about to meet this asshole.
oh you have in-game chat on?
Oh my god, yeah, and it's just.
Oh, is he talking?
Discernible. Oh yes.
Oh,
yes.
dude, you have to mute in-game chat.
I just did. Oh.
Yeah, the especially if you're streaming. If you're streaming and you have in-game chat on, you're just asking me a ban from Twitch. The
Yeah.
has he actually said anything, or is he just?
He thinks he is, but nothing's come through with clarity, so
Oh
I
god.
have no idea what he said. He's like barking orders.
I've been listening to this this like I guess they're experimental rock band, but they're called Animals as Leaders. Just check them
Okay.
out.
You hear that?
Alright,
There's a
give
kill.
that a listen.
Got the hop
I
up
need
here.
if you have an,
Light mag here.
I need an extended heavy
a
mag.
heavy mag, I would greatly appreciate that.
Standard stock
Alright.
here. Level 2.
I got me a flatline, so I'm feeling good. Oh, did I hear somebody?
I mean, I'm kind of near you.
Standard
Oh, someone's
stock
definitely here.
Level
Might be
2.
something. Hostile spotted.
Copy.
Copy that.
Yeah, he's 100% over
They
there.
go under?
No, he's outside, right on my ping.
Might be something good this way. Hostile
come on,
over there.
Piece of shit.
I
don't
know. I
know.
finally rebound it
I should do that, really.
because I couldn't get it to work. I see him up top there, I think.
Making contact with enemy.
Let's go push him. It's just one dude, I think.
Forget that.
Famous last words.
I know.
Frag out.
Squad.
All 100x right here. There's no way I can lose.
Body shield here.
Oh, maybe he, yeah, he just kept going that way. Oh, he might have got the revive for his buddy. That might be what we're seeing.
Follow the tunnel.
Portal. Portaler.
Portal's ready.
Oh, damn, I should have taken that. Nobody here at this one? And crates are unlooted?
Yeah, let's just take the ring back. Or wait, never mind. Fuck it. Let's just run in.
Just run it, yeah.
Oh, weekly close just happened. All right, we'll go ahead and take a look at that here in a second.
Yep, sounds good. Shots ahead.
He's calling in a package.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Next ring's far.
Oh, right here? Oh my god.
Frag out.
Opening fire on the enemy.
How close?
Stick a shield. Right in this building, like literally super close. And his teammates push, they don't realize. Okay, I'm gonna push this building.
I'm coming behind you.
I think he exited out the back.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, somebody died, somebody's over there.
Over there.
Oh, I tagged him! There's somebody literally right here.
You're in their sights.
projectiles. Fuck. Someone's grenade.
Grenade.
Target over there.
God, it's so bad at distance. Jesus.
Four guys down. Shit, I'm inside having my
really
own
bad
fire.
on, really bad on my part. He's
Where?
I'm getting finished. He's right on me. He's really low, by the way.
Jesus, I hit him 4 times. She had full health.
Dude, I whacked his shield like 3 or 4 times.
Oh, that was bad. All right. Oh, that's fine. Let's go look at the weekly close.
Word. All right, so weekly close. Close
'Cause I am very
daily.
curious about this.
Yeah, daily closed really nicely. About what we were expecting. There was no really end of day volatility. If you're looking at the intraday chart, support's still holding. You can argue like a little bit of a trading range here. Oops, shit. Let me go ahead and make this full screen because I'm a dummy. Okay. Weekly close. All right, and then if we look at the Ether chart, it's still holding really nicely too. It's just getting a little bit of sell volume on this on the supply and demand channel on the upper boundary. But if we look at the weekly chart, it closed really nicely. We closed well above the highs that we were hoping to close. We're kind of out of the SFP territory for the time being, and yeah, it did wick this like resistance zone. But, you know, sometimes that happens. We still closed above all the important levels. The daily chart and the weekly chart look really good. We closed a new high on the daily. You know, we didn't clear any liquidity above the high, so Ether is looking solid right now. And of course, Bitcoin is too. Ether is kind of making like a little... Oh, I accidentally made a 15-minute chart. I was like, it's making a pennant? Wait a second. Yeah, so... Ether looks good. Where did Ethereum? I looked at Ethereum Classic for a second. And I was like, "Whoa!" I thought that was Quantum for a second. Quantum closed right at the level we were hoping to close on both the Bitcoin and the USD pairs. Decred, you know, could have closed a little better, but not the worst thing in the world. And XMR actually closed really well. XMR closed a new high, just squeaked out a new high. And come on. Yeah, it's consolidating on this previous resistance, so we had a nice support resistance flip thingy here from a narrow. Yeah, nice. Good charts all around. I was expecting a little bit more volatility toward that close, but that's actually a little bit, in my opinion, a little bit more bullish because we're pushed up into bull territory here as we're creating higher lows. Good volume as well. That's the important note there. Not a whole lot else to say. You know, again, I'm still expecting this drift into this area where it's going to get a little bit more volatile. I don't expect this to top out immediately. No, watch, it's just gonna fucking plummet. But yeah, but the daily volume is still very high. Even on the days where it's going sideways, it's still very high. So a lot of supplies are getting absorbed, and I would be willing to bet there's obviously going to be a significant number of stops here. So it's going to set us up for a nice little short squeeze again. Because here's the thing about these higher lows sort of situations is that the people who short are continuously dunked in and out of profit. So every time you see these thrusts, they're like, cool, I'm in profit. And if they don't take profit, well, then they just keep getting higher lows, right? And they're like, okay, cool, I'm like breaking even almost. But if it doesn't ever return back down, they're forced to market buy to get out of their position because they don't ever get their their profit taking their profit taking opportunity, and we can see it most clearly right here. So when we had this big low, we had very high volume, and when we pop this low, there's not a whole lot of volume there to speak of. So yeah, and even here when we popped this low here, we had like this low and it had a little shakeout here. It was still like on, you know, mediocre volume, and we keep doing that. So like every time we stair step up, we're doing these shakeouts. So here's a shakeout here with this guy. Here's a shakeout here, and here's a shakeout here. What I would really like to see is, if you're an intraday trader, find a break of that resistance level and make it be support. But yeah, everything looks bullish. I'll be putting out a video either tomorrow or Tuesday for Bitcoin Magazine, and yeah, it'll if we have any movement between now and then, it'll obviously cover that. But yeah, feel free to like and subscribe, and by feel free I mean do it, or I'm gonna block you. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. But like, subscribe, share it with your friends, share it with your mom. Make her proud of you. Show her that you're doing big things in your life. And if you're interested in joining the Bitcoin Schmitcoin Trading Community, go to bitcoinschmitcoin.com and sign up today. Other than that, I think Jack's got to bounce. I'm going to eat some dinner, and you guys have a great what's left of your weekend before you go to your desk job. See you, man.